Hello everybody, Tyron Cannon here, and welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon Living Dex Challenge here on Heart Gold and Soul Silver. We're going to start this episode with a little bit of an unusual thing. I'm annoyed because we lost to Claire last time, so I've done a little bit of training off screen, and I'm going to show you the changes that we have done, as well as a few of the evolutions that have happened off screen. So I'll be back once this evolution montage has happened. Now you're probably wondering why I showed you the dragon scale at the end of that little montage there. Well, one of our Pokemon requires the dragon scale to fully evolve. Unfortunately, it is a trade evolution, so I couldn't show off its evolution, but I thought I'd show off us getting the item that requires, that is needed to make the evolution happen. So this is the new team. We'll do a quick summary of everybody. This is Ego. And Ego's now level 32. Everybody's moves are basically the same. I think the only moves that have changed is for Daisy, but we'll cover that in a second. Ego hasn't changed. Basically, the only thing that's changed is its level. Dawn is now a Piloswine. Same moves as last time. I'm hoping that Piloswine's going to be a lot more helpful in this gym now that she's fully evolved, but we'll wait and see. Daisy, our starter, is now fully evolved. I've also given Daisy the moves Light Screen and Outrage, which are both move tuner moves. Outrage should be very useful up against this gym. Megalon's exactly the same, just leveled up to level 32. Brucey Boy's the same, just leveled up to level 32. And we now have a Ghidorah, who is a Water Dragon type, knows Dragon Pulse, Surf, Signal Beam, and Ice Beam. Ghidorah is going to be very important in this gym, hopefully. But let's get into the gym now. This is the revenge mission on Claire. So let's speak to Claire. I am Claire, the world's best Dragon-type master. I can hold my own against even the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Do you still want to take me on? Fine, let's do this. As a gym leader, I will use my full power against any opponent. Alright, she's going to lead with her Gyarados, level 38, knows the Intimidate ability, Dragon Rage, Twister, Bite, and Dragon Pulse. We are hoping that we outspeed, because we do not want to take a bite like we did last time. The Intimidate's not going to bother us, because we are a special attacker. But hopefully we outspeed. We still don't outspeed. We do tank it a little bit better though, but this should KO now. This should definitely KO, in my opinion. Oh, it still doesn't KO. That's okay. Use the Hyper Potion. We'll use another Thunderbolt. Hopefully we get a critical hit. This will be nice if we can get a critical hit. That's okay. But we're taken down here, unfortunately. Alright, ego is down. What do I do from here? I think we go Brucey Boy. Brucey Boy is our fastest Pokemon, so we want to get a quick, easy attack off. We'll go for the Cross Poison. This should KO from this distance. Which it does. Okay, first Pokemon is down. We've got the 3 dragons left. This is where it gets tricky. Who's next? It is Dragonair, level 38, both of them. Their possible move pools are Dragon Pulse, Thunder Wave, Slam, and Fire Blast, or Dragon Pulse, Thunder Wave, Slam, and Aqua Tail. I don't know which is which, so we're just going to keep going with Cross Poison. I'm not going to bother using Toxic or anything like that, because they have the ability Shed Skin. Thunder Wave, that is not ideal. That halves our speed. We should be able to tank the Dragon Pulse fairly well, because we are actually fairly bulky. So you did well there. Oh, critical hit! Very good. That'll get Brucey Boy to level 33 now. Want to learn Mean Look? I'm going to say no to Mean Look. Got the other Dragonair now. Keep going with Cross Poison for now. Hopefully we don't get caught up in paralysis. We don't. We'll go for one more. Hopefully we can tank this last Dragon Pulse. If not, it's not the end of the world. We can just bring in another Pokemon. Nah. That's okay. But I know exactly who to bring in now. We're going to bring in Dawn. Because Thunder Wave won't affect us. And we do have the Ice Shard priority. But we're going to set up with Curse first. Aqua Tail, that is not ideal. Does about half. Does exactly half. Alright, Ice Shard from here. I just want this to do a good chunk. Hopefully it KOs though. You do get priority. We are +1 attack and defense. We get it. Okay. Both Dragonair are down. We've basically got a full team now to take down Kingdra. Level 41 knows Hydro Pump, Dragon Pulse, Hyper Beam, and Smokescreen, also holding a Citrus Berry. Also has the ability Sniper, which means if it gets a critical hit off, it does double damage. It's probably going to use not Dragon Pulse, Hydro Pump. So I'm just going to go for the Ice Shard just to get us some chip damage, because we're going to go down here, I assume. Okay. But go for Dragon Pulse. Why would she go for Dragon Pulse? That's okay. I think we go Daisy from here and go for the Outrage attack. I'll set up Light Screen first. But yeah, Daisy's very bulky. I think she's got max special defense. Oh, please don't be a critical hit. That's an example of Sniper right there. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble here. Ghidorah, we need you to outspeed and use Dragon Pulse. We need to outspeed. We do outspeed. This needs to KO. Oh, no! Okay, we need one more hit. It's still been a really close battle, but this Kingdra is so strong. Alright. Megalon is left. We got one last go at this. What do I do? There's two schools of thought here. If we outspeed, I can go for close combat, which lowers our defense and special defense. Or we can go for Mega Horn, but it's only 85% accurate. So those are our two options. I'm not going to set up with either Iron Defense or Sword Stance. We don't have the time to set up. I'm going to go for Mega Horn. Damn it. Goes for Smoke Screen. Okay, now we have to go for Close Combat. And hopefully it just KOs. I think it has KO'd. It does. We've won. Okay. Looks like that extra training was worth it. We defeat CLAIR. I might have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. I know you should take the Dragon Master Challenge. Behind this gym, there is a place called the Dragon's Den. There is a small shrine at its heart. Go there. If you can prove that you've lost your crazy ideals, or lazy ideals, sorry, I will admit that you are a trainer worthy of a gym badge. Alright, I'm going to do that off screen. I'll meet back with you on Heart Gold once we've got the Soul Silver gym badge. Alright guys, we are back here on Heart Gold version. We've got our complete set of Johto badges. It is time to go south from Blackthorn City. I'm about to sneeze. Nope, false alarm, it's all good. As I said, south from Blackthorn City as my repel wore off. This is the other end of Dark Cave, which we encountered at the at the front end of this series. We're not going to encounter that, go through that today. That's just a loop back to there, but this is a one-way road. So I recommend having a Pokemon with Fly on you. That way, once you get to the bottom, you can just fly all the way back up. Now, there are 4 new encounters on this road. 2 for Heart Gold, 2 for Soul Silver. However, there will be 2 new team members that we are picking up in this area, both of which will go to Soul Silver. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to do my best to battle all the trainers in this area, as well as find all the Pokemon. There's an elixir, very good. But as you can see, there's these little steps here, which you can't, there's a little ledge that you can't go back up if you go down. So I'm just going to do a little bit of exploring off screen, trying to find the best way for me to do this. Geodude is not one of the Pokemon that we are looking for, obviously. So I'll be back with either a trainer battle or once we have our first encounter that we're looking for. Alright, that was fairly straightforward. We got our first encounter, Gligar. Gligar is another one of those Pokemon that gets an awesome evolution in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. But I don't believe we can get its evolution until the post-game here today. So it's a ground flying type, which is a bit redundant. It's got a fairly low catch rate. I won't be adding it to the team, but this is just for the collection. Hopefully we can catch it fairly quickly. Easy. I don't know what its catch rate is. I'm actually just going to look that up now because I'm curious. It's got a catch rate of 60 and we caught it with a Pokeball straight away. That's surprising. Very good. And no nickname for Gligar. Alright, there's one more encounter here on Heart Gold to find. There is a trainer battle here. Let's take him on. Fairly straightforward battle there. I've got another wild Pokemon here. Okay, I think we go back this way. There's an item there. Is there anything up here? No, it's a dead end. There's another trainer. I might have... The trainers that I do miss, I will come back and battle off screen. So I'll try and make sure I battle all of them because I need to get all the phone numbers. But I'm going to try and get to as many trainer battles as I can. Okay, we got... What's this guy? Is this Cam the photographer? It is Cam the photographer. I knew it as soon as I saw him. I was like, it's a guy in the middle of nowhere. It's one of the bald guys. It's Cam the photographer. We get another team photo. Poor Ginger get blocked out by by Diablo there. Anyway, let's. There's another ledge here. Oh, there's an item that there we could have gotten. That's okay. We'll take this guy on instead. Alright, this guy wants our phone number. I was doing my phone number dance. You obviously wouldn't have seen that on screen. One thing I actually want to mention. by the time this video goes up, we would have hit 200 subscribers. So I just want to quickly say thank you for that, guys. Really happy with this really cool achievement. Got there. We were in the 190s for quite a while. Oh, we can get this item. Nice. We were in the 190s for quite a while. Full heal. So it was nice to finally get out of the 190s. So now we can push on and hopefully get to 300 by the end of the year as we pick up another Geodude. Now, this other Pokemon that we're looking for in Heart Gold, it is it's not a nugget, it's a 10% encounter, so it is slightly on the rare side. Hopefully we do pick it up soon. And speak of the devil, here it is, it's Phanpy! Phanpy is going to be a brand new team member for Soul Silver. I can't wait to use this one because it is so good when it fully evolves. Again, I'm just going to keep throwing Pokeballs at it, I think. We need to buy some more Pokeballs. I will do that when we get to our next town. Phanpy's got a fairly high catch rate, though, so we should be fine. Let me just quickly double check what it is. It's 120, so we should be okay. 24.9%. Yeah, Flail did 1 damage. Okay, we might need to Ultra Ball this thing if it takes too many Pokeballs. I'm not actually. One thing I'm going to do. I'm not going to nickname this Phanpy. I'm going to put nickname suggestions in the comment section. If you could leave your nickname suggestions in the comment section, that would be great. And then basically whoever leaves a comment can nickname the Phanpy. So. And I'll pick, if there's one comment, I'll pick the one comment. If there's multiple comments, I'll pick whichever one's best. We almost got it there. This rollout, not really doing a lot of damage. We do resist it quite strongly, so... just want to catch this thing, don't want to cause any trouble. Two. That's okay, we've got plenty of time in this episode. I know the episodes have been a little bit longer as of late, which is, I hope that's okay with you guys. I mean, I must admit my fiance, she watches my episodes and she gets about halfway through an episode that's about half an hour long. She's like, nah, had enough. So yeah, she often watches them of a night, so. I must admit I do actually watch them with her, so. And I help her fill in details that she doesn't quite understand because her knowledge of Pokemon isn't as strong as mine, understandably so. But it is good. She does actually have quite a decent amount of Pokemon knowledge for someone who doesn't really play Pokemon that much. So, but that's probably just from me talking about it all the time, but like, this is what happens and why. How many? Oh, we got plenty of Pokeballs. But when we first met, she based her entire knowledge of Pokemon off the Pokemon Celebi movie. I've forgotten what it's called, but she based her entire knowledge of Pokemon off of that. Which, if you're basing your knowledge off of Pokemon off the movies, let alone the anime, the movies, it's not always 100% accurate. So I've had to sort of retrain her brain a little bit with Pokemon. So, which is good. We for a while were doing battles against each other on Pokemon Showdown, which she would beat me occasionally. So she's very talented. She does pick stuff up very quickly, so not actually too surprised. But there are a few Pokemon that I'm not allowed to use, and certain strategies I'm not allowed to use. They are deemed unfair. Let's go Ultra Ball now. I'm tired of using Pokeballs. Let's go Ultra Ball. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Phanpy finally caught. No nickname for this one, as I said. We'll have a little bit of a nickname competition in the comments section. Leave your comments below depending on what you want the Phanpy to be. And as I said, this will be a team member for Soul Silver, so I will transfer it over at some point. I'm now going to put a repel up, as we don't need to face any more wild encounters in this area. We've got 12 super repels. We can just get through, find all the trainers as need be. And yeah, we should be fine from here. Battle all the trainers, and then we'll get to New Bucktown, which is directly south of this area. We'll battle this guy. One thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to not go to my bag, is get Ginger up in front. I must be mistaken because I thought Ginger evolved at level 26. It might be level 27. But I'm going to give the amulet coin to Ginger, because there seems to be mainly ground and rock types in this area. So, and obviously Ginger being part water would be a good place for her to train. So that's what we're going to do from here on out. There's another train up there that I missed. I'll do that later. Got an apricorn tree. Alright. Let's go across this bridge. I think we're almost at the end. Is this the end? Route 46. I think we're getting close to the end, guys. We've got another trainer here. I might just speak over this one. We don't need to cut this one out. Hopefully he's not got too many Pokemon. He has 5, because of course he does. Oh, why are they level 13? Oh, why did I use Thunderbolt? Well, at least they're low level and they're not gonna cost us too much. Anyway, I'm very much looking forward to moving towards the Pokemon League now, as we've completed all of our Johto badges. We are going to do a little bit of training at some point. I will think, instead of doing the training off camera, I will do like a preparation for the Pokemon League live stream. So I won't live stream the Pokemon League, but like doing all the training before the Pokemon League, I might do a live stream of that. So keep an eye out for that. That'll be like a one-off type thing. And then once I've done that training sort of stream, I'll then do the Pokemon League back on video format. So everything will be back to normal. But yeah, we're getting very close to Season 3. I'd say we're about 3/5 of the way through Season 2. Obviously, we need to catch everything, but in terms of the story, we're about 3/5 of the way through. But yeah, I still haven't decided whether or not to play Emerald or Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. There are pros and cons for both. I am leaning towards one or the other, but I haven't made a complete decision yet. So leave a comment if you have a preference on which one you want me to play. I'll certainly take it into consideration, but ultimately the decision is mine at the end of the day. So, but I would love to hear your opinion and thoughts, and I think we've made it to the end. We'll get through this tunnel. We're here on Route 29. Repel's effect wore off. Perfect timing. We are very close to New Bucktown. Let's see what Professor Elm has for us. He did say that he had an item for us. We're here back home. Let's talk to the professor. Oh, we got interrupted by Lyra first. Coop, did you already collect 8 gym badges? That's so cool. The professor is waiting for you. Hi Coop, you never cease to amaze me. Thanks to you, my research is going great. Take this as a token of my appreciation. We obtained the Master Ball! We put the Master Ball in the Pokeball's pockets. The Master Ball is the best. It's the ultimate Pokeball. It'll catch a Pokemon without fail. It is only given to noted Pokemon researchers. I think you can make much better use of it than I can, Coop. By the way, we just had a group of beautiful kimono girls looking for you. Coop, people are talking about you. I heard you helped the kimono girls. You've been helping all these people. You make me proud to be your friend. The kimono girls are waiting for you at the Ecruteak Dance Theatre. So that will be our next objective. We're going to swing back to Soul Silver first, because we need to catch those other 2 Pokemon. But I think we might do the Ecruteak Dance Theatre as a part of the next episode. So I'll be back in 1 second. with Soul Silver version. Alright, here we are back on Soul Silver. We've got a brand new encounter here, Skarmory, which will be another team member for Soul Silver. Now, I have no idea how to take this thing down. It's a steel flying type, it's very defensive, it's very good. I'm going to go for Ancient Power, because Rock, I believe, still resists. Please don't knock it out. Oh, it's a critical hit. Thank God it didn't knock it out. Now, Skarmory is a 5% encounter, so I was really happy to pick this up so quickly. We might have to Ultra Ball this thing because its catch rate is quite low. The other Pokemon we're looking for is a 10% encounter, so hopefully that doesn't take too long. We pick up the Skarmory. I'll be nicknaming this one myself. I haven't got a nickname at this stage. I'll probably show that off at the end of the episode. Armor Bird. After nesting in bramble bushes, the wings of its chicks grow hard and from scratches by thorns. Okay, interesting. No nickname for this particular Skarmory. As I said, I'll show it off at the end of the episode. I'll be back once we find that final encounter. Alright, here we are. We are back. Teddiursa is the final encounter on this particular route. It's very cute. I almost actually used this on the team, but I opted against it. As I just recently used it in my crystal version and I didn't actually feel like using it again. Not that it's not good, I've just used it quite recently, so yeah, it's very good when it fully evolves. Anyway, that is fine. It's a fairly easy capture. But those are all the new encounters for this episode. I will meet you back in Professor Elm's lab, where we can finish up today's episode. Before food becomes scarce in wintertime, its habit is... There's no apostrophe in its. Its habit is to hoard food in many hidden locations. Very good. Give a nickname to the Teddiursa. We will not. We are back here in the lab. Ethan is greeting us. Blah, blah, blah. We've got all our badges. Professor is waiting. Let's go. We've already seen this dialogue, but I thought I'd just show it off again because getting the Master Ball, it's pretty cool. We only get 2, as we're playing 2 versions, so we're going to use them wisely. There are some very interesting legendary Pokemon for us to collect, so I'm going to save up these Master Balls for when we desperately need them. People are talking about us. I heard you helped the Kimono Girls. You've been helping all these people. You make me proud to be your friend. Ethan is out of here. I don't know what he does from here, not that I don't remember, but the Kimono Girls are waiting for you at the Ecruteak Dance Theatre. That is our next objective. I'll meet you guys back in Ecruteak City with the new team members for Soul Silver, then we'll wrap things up today. Alright, we are back in Ecruteak City, and we are here. We're going to take care of the dance theatre next time. How is this possible? How can I lose to mere Kimono Girls? You were watching me, Coop. Yeah, that's right. I never thought defeating 5 Kimono Girls would be so hard. I got beaten to a pulp. You must have come here for the same reason, right? Don't get cocky just because you defeated Team Rocket. These Kimono Girls are insanely strong. Go ahead, see if you can defeat them. But I'm not going back. I don't want to see you win. He's out of here. I will quickly show off our new Pokemon. We have added Jolt, the Skarmory, Impish Nature, Steel Wing, Drill Peck, Curse, and Roost. And we've got our Phanpy, who knows Ice Shard, Earthquake, Body Slam, and Rock Slide. Yeah, as I said before, nicknames are welcome for Phanpy. Nothing inappropriate, please, guys. But that is going to wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you wish to join my Discord, there is a link to that below. And until next time, guys, I will catch up with you for some more Pokemon Living Dex action. See you guys then.